Welcome to our channel and thanks for your focus on our live stream. Today, let me introduce myself briefly. First, my name is Shadow from LiTechpower. LiTechpower Corporation is a Chinese manufacturer mainly handling the lithium batteries and offers lithium battery solutions to both abroad and at home. First, I'd like to introduce the battery types that we mainly produce. First is the cylindrical battery packs. By using this kind of cylindrical cells, and second is the prismatic battery packs by using this kind of prismatic cells. And
有买家进入直播间了。
as well, for the lithium-ion batteries, we have mainly the 18650 battery packs and 2170 battery packs. And for LiTechpower 4, or perhaps you may call it a lithium iron phosphate battery pack, we have both cylindrical battery packs and also the prismatic battery pack. For the cylindrical battery pack, we mainly use this kind of cylindrical battery cells. That is a 3265 or 3270 battery pack. Well, that's the type of the battery packs we have, and also let me introduce the two main connection ways of battery packs. So for a single battery pack, the simplest battery pack will be made of a cylindrical cell plus a PVC shrink wrap on the surface, and the external cable used to charge and discharge, and also a connector for charge and discharge. Also, to protect the battery pack from short circuit, we also may use this kind of paper called the isolation paper or fish paper to protect both the anode and the cathode from short circuit. And for a complex battery pack, a cylindrical cell may not satisfy your needs. So we will connect the battery cells together by using parallel connections or series connections. For parallel connection, usually a battery cell contains an anode, and a cathode. That is the head and the end of a battery cell. And for series connection, we connect the battery head with another one end. That is to connect the anode with the cathode. And for parallel connection, we connect the battery by using this kind of nickel strips, and we connect the head with the head and connect the end with the end. So that is to connect the anode with the anode and to connect the cathode with the cathode. So for these two kinds of connections, they have different usages. For a series connection, to connect the head with another end, we we can double or triple or even multiply the nominal voltage of a battery pack for a single cell. For a single cell, the nominal voltage of this kind of battery cells usually is 3.6 volts or 3.7 volts. But if you connect two battery cells in series, the nominal voltage will be doubled. And for more connections, to connect more cells together, the nominal voltages will increase accordingly. So, as you know, your equipment will require different working voltages. So, the series connection will be very important to use this kind of battery pack to your equipment, and that way we can ensure your equipment is powered by a normal voltage. As for the parallel connection, also we use this kind of nickel strips to connect the head with the head and connect the end with the end. That is to connect the anode with the anode and to connect the anode with the anode and to connect the cathode with the cathode. So for parallel connections, the voltages will stay the same, but the capacity will be increased. That is to say, for a single cell, the nominal voltage, the nominal capacity will be around 2,000 milliampere hours to 6,000 milliampere hours. So by connecting the battery cells in parallel, the capacity will be increased to more. So the whole battery pack can deliver more power and can work for a longer time. That is to say, suppose you are using a battery pack for, let's say, for a flashlight, then perhaps a single battery cell will be enough. But if you are going to use this battery pack on your e-bikes or electric vehicles, then perhaps a single battery pack will not be enough at all. That is to say, you need more parallel connections and more series connections to increase the voltage and to increase the capacity to power your electric bikes or electric vehicles. And as I mentioned before, the isolation paper, perhaps you may call it a fish paper. Mainly, it is used to protect the batteries from short circuit. As you can see, we use this kind of fish paper both on the anode and the cathode of the battery packs, and also use it on this kind of connection areas to protect it from short circuit. That way, if you use this, suppose there's no such kind of isolation papers, this kind of this kind of connection parts contains a very sharp corners. You can take a closer look. This kind of sharp corners. So if you use a battery improperly, you may damage the whole battery pack, or the sharp corners will damage the whole PVC shrink wrap. That way, the material inside the battery cell will leakage, and also if you let's say knock the whole battery into another one fiercely, the sharp corners will harm the battery pack. But if you are using this kind of isolation paper, the sharp corners will only damage the paper instead of the battery cells. So that way, by using this kind of isolation paper, both we protect the batteries from short circuits and we protect it from accidental leakage. And as for other parts, perhaps the nickel strips used to connect the battery cells. For such small battery cells, we can use this kind of slimmer nickel strips to connect it. But if you're using this kind of prismatic cells, such single slim nickel strips will not be enough to connect the battery cells together. So we will use this kind of bus bars to connect the cathode and the anode, and that way we can achieve both the series connection and the parallel connection. And one more thing I want to say about this nickel strip is that there are two kinds of nickel strips used on battery packs, and one is the nickel plated, and the other is the pure nickel. But for the pure nickel, we use the pure nickel mainly on our battery packs because the pure nickel can perform better than nickel plated. That is to say, a pure nickel battery pack has a better conductivity, and it can perform better than any other battery packs. So that is what our LiTechpower is doing. We are delivering the best quality battery packs to our customers, and we offer the best after sales services to our clients. And for lithium iron phosphate batteries, by using such kind of prismatic cells, we can form a let's say electric vehicle batteries by using this kind of waterproof boxes to protect the battery from humid weather and protect it from water. And for this kind of battery pack, we mainly produce the 12 volts, 24 volts, 48 volts, and 60 volts. Also, the 72 volts battery packs. And as for the nominal voltage, taken on my hand is a 75 ampere hours battery pack. But actually, we have the 20 ampere hours, 50 ampere hours, 100 ampere hours, 200 ampere hours, and even more, even larger capacity battery packs. And if you have different usage, you need to apply different batteries on different equipments. You can customize your battery pack accordingly to power your equipment. Also, the battery pack protections. For a single cell, it cannot protect it from, let's say, such as the high temperature and the low temperature. But if you connect this kind of BMS, which is battery management system, on your battery packs, then it can be protected from overcharge, over discharge, high temperature, low temperature, and many other cases. That is to say, by connecting this kind of battery management systems on our battery packs, our batteries can perform in a larger scale and can hold up under different circumstances. And mainly, we use different types of battery management systems because the battery packs will be different in size. So for such single battery packs, it consists of only a battery management system and a battery cell, plus the PVC shrink wrap, the isolation paper, the nickel strip. For such a single cell, there's no need to use the nickel strip, but we shall use the cables to charge and discharge and the connectors. But if you have a bigger battery pack, perhaps a small BMS will not be enough. So we develop and produce our own BMS parts independently. And over the years, our BMS has been applied by many of the Chinese battery manufacturers, and we can hold the test under different conditions. And as for the protection, there's one particular thing I want to mention. Our prismatic battery packs, by using this kind of a BMS, we have two temperature sensors. Usually, for most of the battery manufacturers, they only apply only one temperature sensors on their BMS. So we apply two temperature sensors to protect the battery pack from low temperature and high temperature. That is to say, if you are living in very cold weather, perhaps a battery pack applied with the low temperature protection will be suitable for you. And the low temperature sensors we applied on our BMS actually is the main advantage of our battery pack to assure our batteries can perform under very cold weathers, and it can hold up under the freezing conditions. And perhaps the performance of the battery pack, because we produce different types of battery packs, and the different equipments will require different performance of the battery. So mainly I'd like to introduce this 12 volts 75 ampere hours battery pack and see how well it can perform. For this kind of battery packs, actually, the nominal voltage is 12 volts, but you can connect the two battery packs by using this kind of bus bar to form a new battery pack. So as long as your size will support it, you can connect the two battery packs to form a let's say perhaps to connect the two battery packs to form a 24 volts battery pack, or connect four of it to form a 48 volts, 48 volts battery pack. And as for the parallel connection, this kind of battery can support multiple series parallel connections to increase its voltage. So let's say you need a 150 ampere hours battery pack. Perhaps you can buy two of this 75 ampere hours battery pack and connect them by using the nickel strip to form a 150 ampere hours battery pack. For other main parameters of this battery, please stay focused on our channel. And also, if you wanna customize your own battery pack, we would be privileged to be of your service, and we shall be glad if you can consult us for your own battery solutions. And perhaps the time is not enough for me to say more about the EV vehicles batteries. And if you want to know more about this 75 ampere hours battery pack, you can contact us directly by our enter our channel, and there we have expertised and experienced salesmen and engineers to customize, to produce your ideal battery packs. I believe our battery packs is of high quality, and you can be very satisfied with it. So there's no need to worry about our quality control, because both from the material and the producing process, we take strictly quality control to ensure our battery packs are having the satisfying performances. So if you want to put a trial order, I would be glad to be of your service. Thanks for focusing our channel, and also please, if you like, please subscribe us, and also give a thumb up. Today our live stream is about to be over. Thanks for your watching, and please stay focused on our next live stream.